जय माता दी आप सभी को। मैं हूँ श्रद्धांजलि। आप सभी को मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल पर स्वागत करती हूँ। मैं आज आप सभी के लिए लेकर आई हूँ एक पीजी फर्स्ट ईयर की एक टॉपिक जो कि है गुलिवर्स ट्रैवल। मैं आपके साथ मेरी हैंड रिटन नोट्स आज शेयर करने वाली हूँ। जय माता दी। Gulliver's Travel is a famous satirical novel written by Jonathan Swift and first published in 1726. The book is presented as the travel diary of Lemuel Gulliver, a sea surgeon who goes on several extraordinary voyages to distant and imaginary lands. Although it appears to be a travel and adventure story, the novel is actually a powerful satire on human nature, society, politics, and the flaws of mankind. Swift uses imaginative lands such as Lilliput, land of the tiny people, and Brobdin Gang, land of giants, to criticize the pride, corruption, greed, and foolishness of humans. The work is divided into 4 parts, each describing a different voyages. Lilliput, 6-inch tall people representing petty political conflicts. Brobdingnag, giants who show Gulliver how small and flawed human appear. Lupita, Balni Barbie, Glubdubrig, Lignag, Japan, land showing the austerity of empirical science and immortality. Hwinims and Yahoos, a rational horse society that exposes the brutality and irrationality of humans. Swift's style combines humor, imagination, and sharp social criticism, making Gulliver's Travels both an entertaining adventure and a deep moral commentary. It is considered a classic of English literature and is widely studied for its themes, satire, and narrative technique. There are 8 chapters in the part 1, A Voyage to Lilliput. Part 1 describes Gulliver's adventures in Lilliput, a land where people are only 6 inches tall. Through this tiny world, Swift satirizes the foolishness of politics, pride, and human behavior. One shipwreck and arrival in Lilliput. Gulliver's ship is destroyed in a storm. He swims to land, falls asleep, and wakes up tied down by tiny people called Lilliputians. They are afraid of him but soon realize he is gentle. They take him to their capital in a specially built machine with wheels. Gulliver gains their trust. Gulliver is kept in an old temple with a chain around his leg. He behaves kindly and learns this language. The emperor visits him daily and shows military parades to impress him. But some ministers fear Gulliver's size and see him as a threat. Lilliputian politics and costumes. Gulliver learns strange costumes. Officials get government jobs by rope dancing. The empire is divided into 2 parties, high heels and low heels. Lilliput is fighting Blefuscu because they disagree on which end of an egg to break. Swift uses this to criticize small, meaningless political and religious fights. Gulliver helps Lilliput win the war. Blefuscu is preparing to attack. Gulliver helps Lilliput by swimming to Blefuscu, tying off their entire navy, dragging all the ships back to Lilliput. He wins the war without killing anyone. The emperor becomes proud and greedy. He orders Gulliver to enslave Blefuscu, but Gulliver refuses because it is cruel. The emperor becomes angry. The palace fire. A fire breaks out in the palace. Gulliver saves everyone by urinating on the flames. The empress becomes furious and becomes his enemy. Enemies plot against Gulliver. Powerful ministers, especially Treasure. Flimnap was a treasure, and Scares Bolgolam, admiral, accused Gulliver of crimes. Refusing to enslave Blefuscu, offending the empress, talking to Blefuscu's ambassadors, being too powerful. They plan to blind him and then kill him slowly by starving him. Gulliver escapes with the help of his friend Reldresal. Gulliver learns about the secret plan. He escapes to Blefuscu, where he is welcomed kindly. Return to England. In Blefuscu, Gulliver finds a large boat from a shipwreck. He repairs it and sails away. Soon an English ship rescues him and he returns safely to England. Part 1 has total of 8 chapters. Chapter 1, Gulliver shipwreck and arrival in Lilliput. Chapter 2, Gulliver's captures and life in Lilliput. Chapter 3, court costumes and rope dancing. Chapter 4, Lilliputian politics and egg-breaking conflict. Chapter 5, Gulliver captures the Blefusco fleet, plays fire. Chapter 6, lodge costumes, education in Lilliput. Chapter 7, enemies plot against Gulliver. Chapter 8, Gulliver escapes to Blefusco and returns to England. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग. अगर आपको मेरी वीडियो यूज़फुल लगेगा तो आप मेरी वीडियो को लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देंगे. थैंक यू. जय माता दी.